How's it going, my truant people? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back with week 7, I think, of Egg. Week 7 of Egg, I think. As this week, your Cotswold Room's got to go against Emil and his, and I'm panicking now because I'm trying to remember his team name. Is it like the Montreal Eiscues or something? So something Eiscues, right? Oh shit. Well, I can't think about that right now. There's something Eiscues. Go and check his channel out down in the description and then you will find out his team name. Oh, look at that for a plug. He's linked along with all the other coaches. I think we've played once before looking back through our DMs, but I don't remember the game. All I can see is that I messaged him saying GG, sorry about the Stone Edge miss, so I probably hacked him to win because that's what I do in Pokemon. Can't really remember this team I built. I built when I was half asleep the other day in bed. Life has been crazy recently. Do you have Taunt? I think you have Taunt. I do have Defog as well, actually. Okay. So looking at his team, Sneasler is Power Herb Dig for the Petulant thing that he's got, that he hasn't brought. But it is still useful. Not really, actually. I mean, it is good against the Cabalion thing, but to get my Unburden, I'm going to have to click Dig into something, which is not going to be ideal. I don't know his Terra Captain either. It's probably the fucking Eiscue. I don't know if he got his team in there. That looked like he timed out. I'm just going to try and pull the dock up to see if I can get his Terra Captain. Let's see, rosters. Oh, I'll also see his team name. See if I got it right. Oh, there's the Montreal Habsols. Have I got team names confused here? Where the hell is he? No, he is the Montreal Eiscues. Okay. The Araquanid is the Terra Captain with Water and Steel. Okay, good to know. Okay, so I can just leave Storm Pivot out here because I've got the Eject Pack, just to get some one-time momentum. This thing is Levitate, so it would be able to help with this thing. But if he's special with Psychic, that would be really tough for me. What do I think's likely here? Sludge Bomb, U-turn, something like that. I think I am just going to leave Storm. This is really good damage up on this thing. Like, that's huge damage. Love that. The music's way too loud in my headphones, I'm realizing now. I do have a dog sat in my lap as well, so if at some point I get distracted, it's because the dog is trying to eat my headphones. Although she's cleaning herself now, so maybe not. This is the problem with not having the layout, is I've already forgotten everything he brought. Last time I think I wrote it down. I should have done that. Because I've already forgotten everything he brought. How important are you? I can't even remember what I built you for. Pokemon is such a hard game when you're not paying attention. I don't feel like it's worth throwing you out yet. But if it's Earth Power or Psychic, I'll tell you what, let's use you as the pivot. Yeah, so it is the Sludge Wave. Does a fuck ton. Jesus Christ. I don't know what I could really have done there. We'd probably see another Sludge Wave or a Psychic, so I could go into you and then Terra First Impression. That would keep the sack, but I would take damage on this thing, which is bad. I think it's worth, though. I think it's worth. If he Psychics, that's even better, but I don't think he will. I think he'll just Sludge again. I'm assuming low kicks can take that. Does bug resist poison? In my brain it does, but now I'm like questioning if I know Pokemon. I'm very rusty. Okay, is he Stealth Rocks? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So we were able to get this thing in for free, so we can Terra and... do I want a First Impression or a U-turn here? I'm going to First Impression. We are Insect Plate boosted, so... He's done well out of those 2 turns. Like, he's traded 70% on his Landorus for rocks plus 70% on my Weezing. He's definitely done the better out of that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to defog the rocks away because I gave him that much damage on my Weezing, but I just don't know what else I could have really done there. Yeah, I don't know what else I could really have done there, so... And this is fine. So the Landorus goes down. So we do draw first blood. Just trying to think about what is important for the Unburdened Sneasler to win this game. Obviously, it's to get the Unburdened activated. Is that going to be my main win con? A Cell Rock, Lycan Rock, Shadow Sneak, Cerulege. Obviously, the rocks are a huge problem right there. Wheezing is got a little speed on it, so it might be able to outspeed some things. This thing's slow, right? But it gets a free. It gets a free hit off on with its Ice Face. I really don't know how this thing works. I've got enough priority that I don't need to worry about like some belly drum bullshit, right? I'm just gonna U-turn. I know like he gets his Ice Face here, so this is just like a free hit for him. I've never faced this thing before, so unless he brought it against me the last time that we played that I've forgotten about. Red card. Well, I was going out anyway. Just send me into something I would like to have, please. That is not it. That's really, really bad. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. See, I have enough priority to be able to kill him. I can go back into my low kicks and click the first impression and he dies. If he fucking like sets up his ice shit, like if he's like snowscape or whatever the move is instead of hail now, that would be really bad. Can also Cell Rock him, but in both cases I need him to not get his thing up. I think I just have to go to this because I don't think he can. I think he has to go for the priority move. It sucks because now rocks are definitely staying up. But I don't think I can just give away Sneasler there. Like I'm pretty sure this thing would Oko me with Aqua Jet, right? Is that what it uses? I think that's what it uses. Icicle Crash. Does it get really, really fast? How does Eiscue work? What is an Eiscue? Does he get really fast? Faster than a Sneasler? Eiscue. Oh shit, he's 130 base speed. Since when? I didn't know that's how that thing worked. Fuck me. Does it get Ice Shard? So we can hit 394 max speed. Is my Electro faster than that? I didn't speed creep this shit. Am I gonna get 6-0'd in fucking back-to-back weeks? Do you get Ice Shard? Eiscue. Does Ice Shard out prioritize first impression? He doesn't get Ice Shard. He just gets Aqua Jet. So do I go into you and hope that I'm quicker? Or do I go into you in first impression? I can't remember what priority first impression is. I think first impression is more than +1. I don't think I'm faster on my Electrode. I didn't creep this thing. I didn't know what this thing did. Oh, that red card sucked, man. I think this has got more than +1 priority. Okay. That's bad. That means this is Salak Berry. But it might not be, therefore, Aqua Jet. Or is it Custap Berry? What is happening here? What is going on? Who do I sack? Do I sack this? Do I Sucker Punch? What item is he? He's got to be Custap Berry. I've already taken rocks once. I think I have to sack this. But Custap only makes you go first in your priority bracket. So I would still out-prioritize unless he's using, like, Aqua Jet. Yeah. Okay, I had to just talk that one through. I apologize. I'm thinking out loud. Well, that's fucking what you're watching, right? That's what Draft League is. It's thinking out loud. What Draft League videos are most of the time. That was scary, man. Like, I don't know. I'm assuming he was Custap Berry. But yeah, Custap Berry, if you don't know, only makes you go first in your priority bracket. So any priority move will outspeed a non-priority Custap move. So I'm assuming he was like Icicle Crash, I don't know, Liquidation or some shit. I don't fucking know. But that thing like had me on the ropes for a minute. Obviously, we lost our Weezing, which sucks. But yeah, Low Kicks was able to pull it back a little bit. I need to look at what else he's got on his team because I'm just playing blind right now. Like, this is, for anyone sort of new to Pokemon, do not play Pokemon like this where you are turn by turn, like, what do I click this turn? What do I click that turn? Like, you should have a long-term strategy in mind. You should be trying to position things for 3 turns from now a little bit. Like, obviously it's hard to do it every turn, whatever, especially on these timers, but you should have something a longer term than what I've been doing, which is just button mashing. If he sticky webs, I'd probably just lose. So do I taunt on the sticky web potential? I can't defog now. I think I have to taunt. I think I have to taunt because I think I insta-lose the game if he sticky webs. Which, based on his team composition, like, I would believe he has possibly sticky web with that Eiscue set. Like, I just can't run the risk that he has it. I know this, like, you're probably just thinking, you're just throwing away your fucking thing, but, like, it's that or lose the game. That's fine. Well, it's not. It's bad, but Terra Water, probably banded. U-turn would have done massive damage to him, so that absolutely sucks. But, like, oh, man, I can't even fucking load a dice rock blast him because he's not a bug type anymore. God, I hate Terra. Okay, yeah, in hindsight, U-turn would have been great, but what can you do? He might just be Wakan Berry. His ground type is dead. His Sylveon isn't dead, which is obviously a pretty good Spadef wall. But do I just Volt here? But if he stays in, I'm what, just sacking a Midamaru at that point? So the well, he'd probably Leech Life. Do I Volt? Oh, my Joy-Con's not working. Do I Volt? Do I Volt? Do I Volt? Is Sylveon coming out? I'm just going to Thunderbolt. I'm just going to Thunderbolt. If Sylveon comes out, I can potentially Taunt it, potentially Leaf Storm it. I think I need to keep this thing alive, though, which worries me. Oh, well, not if this thing goes down. If I can trade it for this, that's fine. Yeah, Leech Life's going to hurt, but I don't have a particularly high base HP stat, I don't think. I just needed that chip off on you, I think. Oh my god, that recovered a lot more than I thought. Oh, isn't Araquanid's HP quite low? I should have Volted hindsight into a Midamaru, which I was so close to doing. Ah, shit. Yeah, because if I'd Volted into you, he wouldn't have been able to recover too much. I forgot how Spadef this thing is as well. Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't want to sack another mon. Okay, well, I have to weaken you before I can do anything. I can't set up on him. This is looking rough because I think the Terrapagos is just going to win the game because of its ability, no matter what else I do. I have to find a setup opportunity, and this thing's too strong to set up on. So, I'm just going to Poltergeist. I need chip off on this, and the Midamaru is by far my weakest squad member now, I think. With the rocks up. And he can't Leech Life. Like, if I'd Volt switched there into this, the Leech Life, I would have been able to take it. He would have been in range of Poltergeist, and I would have been in a good spot. And I would have still had my Electrode alive, so that was a really big misplay by me. I wasn't thinking through all the turns ahead where I was like, alright, I Thunderbolt him. If he stays in, he dies. But, like, this thing doesn't die to just a Thunderbolt. This thing's very strong. So, foolish by me, but that's okay. Okay, so he chooses to preserve the Araquanid. Obviously, this thing can wall the Poltergeist. But that's okay. I don't mind that because... Can he Oko me with anything? I'm just going to Bitter Blade because, like, getting this thing weakened is huge. I'm not going to Sword Stance greedily because I don't know what he can do. Yeah. Okay. And like, also, he always takes one, right? So he Rock Polishes, so... Sorry, my fucking thing's died. He rock polishes. So we'll do double that damage, right, the next time. So, what's that, like? We'll do about 40% here. Not loads. But I don't know what he's going to do to us. If I Swords Dance... He's already shown to be faster than me, so if I Swords Dance, the weak armor will pop, and I won't be quicker than him. So there's no point in Swords Dancing. My play is to Bitter Blade again. Okay. Does this thing get Recover? It does get Recover, doesn't it? So if he can't Oko me here, but if he recovers, he's just back to full, and then he gets his fucking stupid shell thing. I think I just have to keep attacking. I don't think I can Swords Dance. My Joy-Con's dead. I can't click anything. Ah, come back, work. Okay, it's back. Yeah, I didn't think he'd be able to Oko me. So it like, and the weak armor doesn't proc because it's not a physical attacker, duh. I think I just have to keep spamming Bitter Blade because he's potentially in a Cell Rock range. I don't know if he is, but he's obviously just going for game here. I think that's a Cell Rock range. We might have to like Dire Claw hacks our way out of this game. It's the only way I can see us winning it now. I don't think the Power Herb Dig is going to Oko the... I don't think the Power Herb Dig's going to Oko the Cabalion clone, so that doesn't even kill, so yeah, we had nothing. Wow, that did no damage. Lycanroc, like, I've been thinking that you were quite good, but that did no damage. Imagine if I was Sugarberry now. If I was Sugarberry Swords Dance. Oh. This is GG. I dropped this, so GG to him. Man. Yeah. Cool move. I just used Terrapagus. What could I have done differently in this game? I think the big misplay was the Electrode. I stand by the taunt on the taunt on the Araquanid, but I think the big misplay was Thunderbolting the Araquanid. Yeah, I think if I'd Volt Switched, then taken the Leech Life, like I said, I just was thinking like turn by turn. I was not like thinking ahead of like. Also, like, I'll be honest, I've never faced a Terrapagus before. I've never faced Eiscue before, so it was just a bit of a learning experience there with those two. Letting Weezing take all that damage early on was really bad. But again, I don't know what else I could have really done, and I do think Weezing was my least valuable team member from the 6 he brought. So, yeah. I think it was okay. GG to him. Well, sometimes a player just comes with better prep and better play than you. That happens. So, yeah. GG to him. I think we've got 1 week left. I apologise that one was not my best performance. But hopefully I'll have more time next week to do a better team. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for floating around with me. And I'll catch you again next time.